Okay. Yeah, I guess we can start. I hope everyone can hear me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We are all set and ready. So yeah. Well, welcome everyone to the 600 World Cup seed review and groups reveal as well. So we will first go through the 12 teams that unfortunately are not able to play in groups and are disqualified. But as a heads up, everyone who is disqualified from 6FC can join the minor league as well. I've heard that all rosters have been given to the minor league already, so yeah, they're just waiting for you guys who are disqualified. And yeah, I guess we can already start with seed 52.
Indeed, we can. So seed of 52 being Iran. I mean, first time coming in, they played their lobby. They pretty much did the worst on almost every single map except for Hidden 2. So props to Hidden 2.
Yeah, if you're looking at the scores, it's not really that beautiful. Like the Hidden 2, especially the 13k score, the 58k score, like it's hurting quite a bit. So it's not unexpected to see with those kind of scores having seed 52. But yeah, there's not really much to say. They also didn't have a full roster, so I guess it's a bit hard.
Okay, onto seed 51. Tunisia. 7-man roster. Pretty much they had like, I think they had 5 people overall for calls, and like 4 of them just perma lobbied. Overall, like they didn't qualify, but it was like a decent showing from them. So
Yeah, there are a few good scores like Terrence dropping 600k on the DT2 or the Hidden 2 Wolf dropping 420k. But yeah, across the board as a whole team, they didn't really perform that well, and yeah, that's why they are C51.
onto seed 50, we have Norway. Unfortunately,
Yeah, no way
Bendelish
without
in.
Super.
Go ahead.
Without Super, seem like they don't have the roster quite yet to qualify for 6WC. Last year also only getting seed 38 and only placing in the group stages.
Nice try though, honestly.
Yeah,
Nice no want to by Ghetto. Bendelicious also pretty much perma lobbied. So
get to also the 1 million score in the DT1. Like there's some potential there, maybe for next year. But yeah,
mhm.
currently like all the better teams are just way too stacked.
Hey, onto seed 49. We have Bangladesh, happy to be top 50 at least this year, as last year they didn't qualify. I don't think they actually played either. Catastrophic, pretty much from a lobbied here. Scores all around, like pretty average. Jiang having 600k on Noma 3, which is actually a pretty impressive score for a low-seeded team. I don't think anything else is of notable mention.
Now there's the DT2, which they scored top 16 in.
Oh
So
wait, yeah.
that's always good to see. Like at least there's something they can be proud of. But yeah, we will see them in the minor league as well. So we can move on to the next seed, seed 48.
Yes, New Zealand. Oh my, everyone's hearts are broken now. New Zealand showing up with, I'm pretty sure they actually had like 5 or 6 players actually show up to play this lobby.
Yeah,
They didn't actually do that good. I do not want to say it as yeah, Jesus or whatever. I'm so sorry if I completely just butchered that. Pretty much perma lobbied. Honestly, average scores all around for him, but the team couldn't pull up.
I mean, most teams are probably happy that they aren't fucked by the scheduling with New Zealand,
Yeah.
because it would have been a bit crazy in the groups with them. But yeah, unfortunately, they are not making it into the group stages.
Okay, on to seed 47. We have Algeria. Oh my gosh, the amount of scores that they played. They pretty much had like 6 people play every single map.
Yeah,
Uh, you you can take this one.
like if one of your 5 digits is not playing your qualifiers, it's kind of doomed already. Like Pingase, 96k not playing. There are a lot of teams. Like I think the majority of teams like played with uh, only 7 or 6 players. Don't know why, but scheduling was tough, I guess, for
Yeah.
this team. But yeah, apart from that, there are not many notable scores for Algeria, and we will move on to the seed 46.
Yeah, Finland here. Overall, like pretty low average scores. I don't think there's any like standout scores from any individual other than DT1. J John 2 with an FC. I'm pretty sure that is, but
Ooh.
other than that, all around everyone showed up. They played their lobby. Just wasn't enough.
Yeah, Kimi also 600k on a normal too. That's always a nice thing. But yeah, it's not enough.
And onto C45. We have Portugal with Kisanami and Pilltime both actually just perma lobbied the whole entire time. DYN also perma lobbied. When you have like 2 players only playing one map and everyone else is kind of doing average, it was a good effort. I think for their seed compared to their actual scores, it's kind of lower, but unfortunate this year.
Yeah, Kisanami just the 750k I saw is a 1 miss score from him. But yeah, and the hidden one is an F. So he's doing quite some good things, but the rest of the roster really can't keep up.
Mm. Okay, onto 44. We have Belgium, our first 7-player team. Pretty much all around like on the lower end scores, but they showed up as a team. Fox Colzo, their one of their 5 digits actually just almost perma lobbied except for Noma 2. I don't think they even played a second round qualifier lobby either. I think they only played like Noma 1, Noma 3. So whatever they first run is, that's all they had.
Yeah, but the most consistent player on Belgium was Bluefall, I would say, with
Yes.
Nomad 5 FC, Hidden 1, 500k, Nomad 4, 410k. So he is overall dropping very consistent scores, but the rest of the team just, as you can see, there are a lot of 100k scores and stuff. So it's a team effort to get into the group stages, and they still have long ways to go.
Okay, and now for C43, we have Pakistan. And looking at these scores, they actually like were very like consistent on Nomad. Itachi 420 actually perma lobbying with Ryzen ZP. Very much lacking on the Hidden 2 and the Hard Rocks, but and a little bit on the DT, but their Nomads are actually like very good in terms of attempting to qualify.
Yeah, the hidden two really hurts to see only one score above 100k.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit tough, and Hard Rock is also very hard for them, I see. But DT
Hmm.
won 1 million score from Itachi, and Hard Rock 2 as well, dropping 700k. So
Yeah.
there's definitely some stuff they can do, but overall as a team, just like the previous teams as well, it's not enough.
Although I kind of noticed that their 400k player actually played Hard Rock 2, DT1, DT2, Hidden 2, actually top scoring Hidden 2 for their team. So I respect that for
Yo,
Doggerism.
bro, it's insane. We'll see him
Yeah.
next year for sure.
Hidden 2 player. Okay, time for the unfortunate Deep 42 now. Oh,
Oh, well,
she broke, but we have checking out coming in Foxy and the actual Foxy and Co coming in Seed 42. Pretty much all around on like good scores from Foxy. I don't know if I don't think we can pull up the individuals, but I think Foxy got like 22 like individual overall, so pretty much almost perma carried the lobby. He had like 800k on Hidden 2,
yeah.
and he was like very much doing well. It's just he didn't have the team to actually show up and play as good as he would.
Yeah, I have some scores written down. So Foxy got like 660k on the Nomad 2, 680k hidden 1, Harshock 1 missing, Harshock 2 820k, so he played very solid. And Xtroll getting DT1 FC, Bifina DT2 FC. So yeah, we're currently waiting for Maxwell to, I think he will fix some stuff with the, but
And,
yeah, unfortunate for Czechia.
if not, I don't know if we're actually gonna get confirmation if he's gonna fix it like on the spot or we just move on. So we're okay.
Yeah, on
We're
the
told to continue on. So on to the unfortunate but sad last team to not qualify, Seed 41. We have Kazakhstan. What to say about this? Because it was actually like very close on the Z score to qualify, and Kazakhstan being the ones that unfortunately get kicked out here.
oh, look at the DT2
Oh yeah,
top
11th
11.
on DT2, and I'm pretty sure that was like almost a 4-way FC too. Just very bad act, like 92, 93.
Yeah, this is very unfortunate. The hidden, especially letting them down, and the nomads as well. Apart from the nomad 1 and 2, it didn't really perform that well on the nomad.
Yeah, Nomad 4, Nomad 5, like almost bottom scoring next to Iran, Hidden 2, like 50th out of 52nd. Those are like the scores that brought them down that
This
low.
this really looks like a DT Pharma team. So they went good on the DT. They could play. They were able to play some Hard Rock. 700k score from Alexei on the Hard Rock 2. But yeah, the hiddens and the nomads are not looking that great. Unfortunately, they are the last team to be disqualified from 6.
And probably in minor leagues, they're probably gonna be like another contender for
Yeah.
winning. I think last year they won, I'm pretty sure, minor league. So maybe
Oh,
they
I
can
don't know.
just run it back again.
Who knows? Who knows?
Okay. Time for Seed 40, first team to qualify, and going into Group H, I believe, we have Bulgaria. Okay, Hidden 2, wow. That's the only thing everyone can say.
Yeah.
And and individually, Floppy MC pretty much carrying out the team with Prahosnica. Both of them pretty much perma lobby. Actually, very impressive scores on No 1-1, each of them respectively, as well as as their DTs. So
Bro, Floppy MC, just for everyone to see here, he has 180 hours playtime.
yep.
He's already 73k in rank. And basically carrying his team here into qualification, seat number 40.
Also, another thing too, they played 6 out of 8 players, and they played on a Wednesday. So
What?
these guys were the first people to play a qualifier lobby, and they played 6 out of 8 players, and they still qualified. So a little sandbagging probably, but it's still
Yeah.
like very good effort from this whole entire Bulgarian squad.
They have good aim scores on the Nomad 1 dropping the top 26th and the Hard Rock 1 as well, top 22. DTs they are overall solid, but yeah, the other mods and gigs they are not looking too great on. So
I
if
mean,
you are playing against Bulgaria, just ban the aim, I guess.
just ban no 1-1 and then protect Hidden 2, and they will suffer. But don't let them suffer.
Easy.
Floppy MC needs to, show up.
So yeah,
Okay.
going to seat 39, joining the E group, Azerbaijan.
Molly made it after 3 years. Okay, we got it. And they actually played with seven. I think they played 7 people overall out of 8. Yeah, Mark, Max, Uvmov didn't play. Overall, good hit one score, and good no one 3 by everyone. Rochester coming in also another 3 years. So
Yeah, Logister dropping Hard Rock 2 FC and DT1 FC. So yeah, very good. And also they have two ways DT2 as well. Yeah. Overall solid stuff from them as a team.
I mean, a little second, third player syndrome, like on some maps, but they can find picks that fit a lot of the players' strengths.
Yeah,
Okay,
and I
speed
guess
38,
yeah, seat 38.
Venezuela, and Virat come not showing up, but everyone else on the team, we had Zebi and Raymel pretty much on the perma lobby. Same with Nijuku. Overall, average scores all around. Zepi pretty much kind of carrying the team with his high no-want scores.
Yeah, but also DT1, everyone in the team doing quite solid on it. He has a DT1 FC, but it's not the one showing up right now. So yeah, that's something to consider on the two tries. That's yes.
Mhm.
So yeah, overall it's just very good. And on the DTs, they have like one, two good players, and the rest kind of lacking behind. But the hidden two, top 18.
Was it Nijuku with an FC on it, or almost an FC on it, with
Yeah.
Zebi with 500k? That will bring it up.
Well,
Also,
just just as a side note, they were predicted to be disqualified, so I guess they have um
broken that.
yeah, they have broken that.
Also, Tay, turn up music a little bit.
Well, Maxwell told me to turn it down.
Oh, just like probably like little 5% or something like that.
Something like this, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we can go on to C37.
Right.
Access that up. Well, we have Denmark coming in at C37. Everyone showing up to the lobby. Everyone actually playing their own maps respectively well, except for Hidden 2, but Ratchri, hi, butchering that name disgustingly well. Badly. 300k, so pretty much getting that Hidden 2 very much up on there. I don't think there's anything spectacular. Hard Rock 2, we had an FC from Gantio Will Played, I'm pretty sure, with an 800 score KA from Shiruba. I don't think anything else was that spectacular.
Yeah, no, it's just the hard rock scores are very solid and the Nomo too, but that's really it. The rest is like top 40.
Yeah. This is also like a team who had like X50k, X60k players who decayed into 6 digits though. Maybe they can just get their skill back up to that level again and they can just pop off.
Yeah, to be any team can pop off on the lower star rated group stage pools. Only 4.9, so it should be.
Okay, C36. We have Thailand. Honestly, some like very consistent DT scores. A little lacking on the Hidden 2, a little lacking on the Hard Rock 2, which is actually pretty impressive considering Hard Rock 2 is one of the higher average maps. And everything else is pretty consistent. No one Hidden 1 FC from Yomari, who actually is perma lobbied in this team next to Maybe Unknown, and Osu Miku. Also missing 2 players as well.
Yeah, and um, yeah, it's overall just lots of great things to. Um, just yeah, the Hard Rock 2 is a bit, and the No More 1, No More 2 scores are letting them a bit down, but they've made it, and now they have to be great in the groups. And show themselves what they can do.
Okay, C35. We have Japan, which is actually pretty shocking considering last year they were seed 11. So they come back with Noko, who's I'm pretty sure a Taiko player, like 3-digit Taiko player, from a lobby with Nanto Kanaru, and everyone else kind of just filling in for whatever for as a fourth player.
Yeah,
Very impressive in two
Noko.
scores and
Yeah, Noko really good on the hidden 900k, 590k on the hidden one, hidden two, and yeah, they're also showing good DT consistency, like FCs from Nanto Kanaru and Ridity. So yeah, it's always great stuff to see.
also how based is that name too.
So yeah, overall I would say they are doing great. Just some maps are a bit lacking for them, but they can do some great things on the hidden picks especially.
hmm As everyone spams it. I don't know. Okay, seed 34. We have Austria coming in, actually missing their captain and their second player, but 6 players showing up. Pretty much all around average scores. DT2, very impressive, pretty much like choking a 4-way FC. No 1-1 FC by Peter. I'm not going to attempt the rest of that, but very rounded scores, pop-off scores from a lot of individuals. So yeah.
Yeah, it's just this roster is just all about pop-off scores like HMS getting the 779k on the Hard Rock 2 and also on the Hard Rock 1. So he is the Hard Rock carry here. And he's really putting up great scores as well on the number 1 700k, but yeah, overall it's really just the mods that are lacking for them.
And the thing is, they're also missing their captain, which I'm pretty sure also fills in Hard Rock and DT. So maybe they can pull an upset in their group.
Yeah, they can probably win 1-2 matches if they are very concentrated on those.
Mhm.
We will see what will happen, but yeah, for now we are moving on to seed 33.
Hungary, missing their captain, but all around good average score. No mod 5, like probably one of their best scores actually in the qualifier next to Hard Rock 1 and DT 1. So
Speedy Permalabit as well, showing some pretty good scores, especially with the FC on DT2.
they also FC No mod 5 with like 94% accuracy. Yeah. Other than that, oh yeah, that's the only time you actually see it in like a team score. So get it out, get it out. Okay, I think they got it out now, and we can go to seed 32. Going in Group A with Hungary, we have Spain coming in, playing 7 out of 8 players. Hard Rock 2, 12 overall, 20th on No Mod 3. This team is actually decently rounded with individuals. Pinwee, of course, hidden carry on this team, as well as on DT Hard Rock carry on the side of MKN. So
Yeah, the Hard Rock 2 as well, very good scores, like 3-way 800Ks. It's very nice stuff to see, top 12 on that. And yeah, you can see definitely they are an aim team with the Nomad 1 and Nomad 3 also getting top 20 on those. So they're doing great on those things, but the DTs are kind of lacking, and the hidden one as well. It's just Pinwee with the great score, and the rest kind of lacking behind on that.
I mean the hidden 2 as well, 54k on Dark Michigan. Oh, it's not gonna look that good, but maybe they can do something in this group, especially if they're against C33 as well. Okay, onto seed 31. We have
Yeah,
Israel.
Israel.
It's real.
Uh,
It's real. So
it's actually real.
Yes.
Okay, we have Decordi, and yeah, it's only Decordi Perma loving the whole qualifiers. Some pretty nice scores on both the hard rocks, getting 5,500k and 550k, and 800k and no more than one.
yeah, Everic as well on the Hard Rock 2 668k. And yeah, overall, I would say they have that one skill set they aren't good at. Just that Nomad 2 is kind of oof.
I mean, Nomad 2 was an A map, cope.
Coffee. True.
Other than that, Chaos Eater almost perma lobbied as well. Not playing Hard Rock 2. Probably forced to play Hard Rock 1. Other than that, playing a 7 out of 8, getting C31, averaging around 30 minus the Nomad 2. This team can do work against Austria and whoever else is in Group B.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
for sure.
Yep, now going on to C30, we have India. Pretty much all around good scores, hidden to number 10 overall in qualifiers with an FC by Seizo. All around good average scores. DT1's a little bit lacking, but that's probably because they probably missed in the middle of the map. Other than that, there's nothing much to actually say. All rounded.
I mean,
good
Worst
played.
Gamer 700k on HR1 is pretty impressive, I must say. Other than that, yeah, nothing really to note.
Okay, onto C29. We have Italy, last year being first place, but 8th seed.
Italy
Ranking
fell
up.
off. Let's go.
Let's not say that because we have Sylveon, who's pretty much perma lobbied and popped off on No 1 1, No 1 2, Hidden 1,
Yeah,
and DT2. Maybe shit missing on DT1, but all around this
Sylveon.
team is very one person developed. But maybe they can have an Italy arc like last year and have all their other players show up. Yukitan also not showing up, being one of their 87k, so this team can be a contender of getting out of Group D here.
Yeah, there are a few good scores, like Clefsify getting 650k on the Hard Rock 2. Hard Rock 2 in general, they are all getting 500k scores, so it's not too bad. But yeah, Sylveon, the big carry player, they need him to get anywhere here in the group. 56k in rank as well.
I think he would be one of the key successes for this team if they want to get out of the groups this year and try to follow the legacy. Okay, onto C28. We have South Korea coming in, playing with 7 out of 8 players, and pretty much all-rounded, averaging around 25 to 30-ish, minus the Nomad 2. But Sky and Osu coming in with I think one miss at the end of the map, almost perma lobbying as well. All around good individual scores. Hard Rock 2, 600k, 500k, 700k. Pretty nice.
Yeah, it's just in the roster there's someone who can play something, right? Like Elamoto Yukika just getting the 760k score on the Nomad 3, or as well as the Hard Rock 2. I mean, that's 700k, but it's an FC, so yeah. It's good stuff. Everyone can play something in the roster, so that's why the overall team scores look that consistent that they are right now. Just the number 2 is a little bit hard.
Wait, can we also note that DT2, they had 3 FCs and a 400k, and it's 25th overall.
Well, DT players and
Yeah,
6
that's
ADC.
actually crazy.
Yeah, that's 3 FCs and a choke, in the middle of the map. But who knows? Let's see how many actual bigger teams can. Oh, I mean 25 actually outscored, but yeah. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. Let's move on to C27. We have Switzerland, carried by Dark Sheep and I Hate This Map.
Yeah, if
I must
there's
also note that I Hate This Map is ranked number 5 on individual performance overall.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
yeah, this guy is actually like crazy carry for Switzerland.
I
if
should rank up, is what I'm hearing.
if there's one roster that's the impersonation of getting carried by one person, it's this roster. Like look at the scores. Hidden 1 FC, both DTs FC, No Mod 4, No Mod 5, all high scores. It's very strong how he played and qualifies here for Switzerland.
I mean, Dark Sheep also did a fair amount, and even though Judo's map, I Hate This Map, is scores are like very impressive. Dark Sheep Perma Lobby also pretty much matching, if not getting like half of his scores, is actually very good. So
Yeah,
this is, I wouldn't call this like team like a full one trick team. I mean, one player team, but it's kind of up there.
so yeah, I guess we can move on to seed 26.
hmm
This is
We have
Argentina.
Argentina. Yes. X Unknown, APRL 03. These two are literally the goats we saw in Switzerland. They have 2 carries, X Unknown, APRL, both pretty much the carries of Argentina here. Other than that, it's like Hard Rock 2, like very good scores, 800k, 700k, 600k. Almost a 4-way
Very good
FC on
score on
DT2.
this one, yeah. Top 12. And top 18 on both Noma 2 and Noma 3. Please do not look at
We
unknown
don't look
score
at
on
it.
Noma 2.
No
Please
one
don't.
sees it. No one sees it.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Also, they were in the lobby with Portugal, and they were very like happy and wholesome. It was very cute. I would like to just mention that.
All right. So let's move on to the seed 25.
Mhm.
This Philippines.
Boo! Sandbaggers! Boo! C25 Philippines. Initially showing up with 4 players to the qualifier lobby, then 2 of them waking up to play the second round. These scores are heavily sandbagged, or like not to their potential. RIP Group H.
Oh no.
I don't think we need to say anything about their scores, considering they can be a lot better than what they're supposed to be. I mean, Flare Drake FCing Hidden 1 and DT2, that's something, but yeah.
Yeah, Philippines. The roster is very stacked, and getting this seed is not really showing their true strength. So it's definitely a big sandbagging team.
Yes. Okay. B24. Going in with Philippines and Bulgaria, we have Singapore. Oh, RIP this group. Well, Heka, Regina not showing up. Everyone pretty much doing very well. C9 on No 1-5. No intentionally lacking scores. Hard Rock 1, DT2, No 1-3 is like on the lower end, but their hidden is something that probably don't want to mess with.
Yeah, they have very consistent hidden scores, getting top 18, top 17 on the hidden 1, hidden 2. And yeah, it's just really that tapping skill set that they're not doing too great on. The DT2, Noma 2 showing it, but they have 500k scores, so it could also be just a 1 miss.
Hey,
Stuff
on
like this
to-
always happen. But yes, let's go to C23.
Yes. We have Taiwan coming out. Xiaoxie, Shiba, Fries, pretty much almost the permalobby kings in this team. Should be like, I honestly thought this team would be going higher because those 3 are pretty cracked at the game and the other 5 are pretty much fillers. But individually, the hidden 2 scores for for who I call fillers, and the hidden 1 score as well. This team pretty good at that.
Yeah,
Other than that,
they're also
impressive
good
scores all
on
over.
Hard Rock 1, like getting top 8 on the Hard Rock 1.
Yeah.
Especially with that F's 900k score from Shiba.
I'm pretty sure that was just a low ACFC.
It is probably.
Yes. And that, I think we're good with this, and we can go to C22. Colombia! Wow, this group is actually very nice with scheduling. Switzerland, Venezuela, Colombia. Hidden FCs on Rainier and Tubusante. Number 8 overall because of those. Honestly, Tibu 66k, pretty much FCing almost every single map other than No 1 5, No 1 2 in the qualifier. All around good scores. A little lacking on the tapping no mods and hidden 2. Other than that, this is almost a higher seed.
Yeah, it's really just that Nomad 2 and the DT1 that are lacking much behind, or also the Nomad 5. Those are the only scores that are on the top 30s. Other than that, everything else looking quite solid actually.
Okay, let's move on to seat number 21, and that will be Romania.
Oh. This looks... Okay, I don't want to say this, but this is kind of a sandbagged team, in my opinion. I mean, missing Deskra, that doesn't mean much, but Luminous Sky and Prody, I'm pretty sure these guys are better than what these qualifier scores say, even though Prody is like average probably like 600k overall. I think this team can make a dent in this group. But
Yeah.
other than that,
Luminous,
very impressive.
Luminous Sky, I mean, dropping like 400Ks all around, just getting good scores on the DTs. I mean,
Yeah.
I think he can do way better than that.
I mean, I've seen this guy in tournaments before. This guy like FC's low SR like it's nothing, so maybe a little sandbagging moment here. But the other people in the team at Capra, 700Ks, almost all around other than Hard Rock 1, No 1 3. So maybe it might have been a Siri moment. Who knows?
Okay.
Well, I think it's about time that we move on to seat number 20. You guys will be a bit surprised at this one. It's Germany.
My favorite
Actually.
country, let's go.
Oh, playing without Happy 464 as well. Germany, third place last year, 5th seed. Do you want to take over, Tay, or no?
Yeah, sure. Last
Okay.
year we got the 5th seed and placed as 3rd. And this year a completely new roster. No one from the previous year was even able to play because the top 3 rule exists. And yeah, looking at the scores, it's really they are good performances. Like Kuranami Kazu is our main carry, I would say. Like getting the FC on the DTs, the hidden one. Hard to True we also performed very well. Top 11 on that with Kyo FCing 950k on that. But yeah, it's really just overall lacking consistency, I would say. So we didn't deserve a higher seed like that.
I mean, another thing too to know if you guys look through the qualifier lobbies, Germany only replayed from No Mod 1 to Hidden 1, so they didn't bother retrying Hidden 2, Hidden Rocks, or DTs.
The funny thing is, Maxwell has told me that if a lobby has 3 countries in it, which Germany had, they actually had to play all the maps. So
that rule did not apply to this lobby with Germany, Belgium, and Israel. I'm pretty sure they only played like up to Hidden 1 and everything else. All the other teams played like No 1 1, No 1 3, and nothing else.
For Germany, it was a whole schedule hell. So yeah, definitely seeing them in Group D on the 3rd place, it's a bit disheartening to me, but it's fine.
I mean, it's also kind of interesting. We have third place 6WC2 with first place 6WC2 in Group D at the moment, and both being lower seeds.
Damn.
So yeah, seed 19 coming in now. We have Australia, your boy Grubs coming back again with the whole new roster. I'm pretty sure, other than like 2 other people. Hot Fanboy not playing Hidden, kind of cringe, but all around good average scores. Number 7 on Hard Rock 2 with, oh my gosh, like 2 700Ks, 2 800Ks. That's pretty impressive. This most likely is a Hard Rock team. Not enjoying all DT2s, probably a little bit just missing in the middle, but all around good scores.
Yeah, Iron also showing up on the Nomad 2, getting the FC there. And yeah, the Nomads are looking very solid for him. Just the Nomad 3 lacking a little bit on the finger control part, which you could say is mirrored on the DT2 as well, getting top 30. But yeah, overall, just if you don't look at the hidden, it's looking quite good for them.
Also, it looks like good scheduling for that group at the moment, since it's Japan, Israel, and Australia. So nothing very bad yet.
It's Japan and India.
Okay, Lead 18. We have Mexico pretty much playing. They only had 6 players playing, and this team is something that is very defeated. I'm gonna be real. Like they pretty much had like 3 people from a lobby, but on the redo they improved their scores drastically from their initial like first run. And without
Yeah.
their 2 players, this team can I believe this team can make it out of this group. So
Yeah, they got quite good scores. Like there are carry performances from if you see Makanul on the hidden 2 getting 1 million score, everyone else getting 200k. It's already a sign what this team will deliver to you. There are a lot of good players on a few maps, but there's no good team consistency apart from the DT2, I think. And also
okay,
number 5 in top 10.
onto seed 17. We have Hong Kong. Honestly, this whole team pretty much showed up. It's the same core 3 Manson, Kyle Y, TSC, featuring the new, I would say, carry player this year, Elite Weeb. So yeah. Other than like all around consistent scores, 3-way FC with choke on DT1 being number 10. Number 10 on Hidden 1. This team is a hidden team, I would believe. And other than that, lacking on the Hard Rock 1, no 1-2. Pretty much all around consistent though.
Yeah, Noah 3 also getting the top 10 score, so getting 3 top 10 scores, it's very solid for them and definitely deserving of a seed 17.
Alright, let's move on to seed 16. It is Sweden.
What the? Oh yeah, this. Everyone ignored their hidden 2 scores.
Oh
This was
god.
this lobby.
Oh.
So Sweden, pretty much 3. I mean, their main 4, main 4, Gunther, Arc is. I mean, it was and Mystical. They were pretty much just perma lobby. These guys showed up to play. They were very consistent on all the maps. Shame came in for Hidden No 1-1, Hard Rock 2, DT1. They were pretty good at it. They're missing Henka, but I don't know what they would play. But this team like literally showed up to play qualifiers. They did very well, ignoring that they AFK'd Hidden 2 on the second run because I think they were in the multi lobby. So other than that, this is a team to watch out for in Group A.
Yeah, the carry performer Gaunter not getting a single score below 500k. He really performed, especially on the higher AR and speeds. Hard Rock 2, DT1, DT2, getting 1 million scores on all 3 of those. So yeah, overall a very great performer here for Sweden.
Yeah, very good performance from Gunter. Landing him in the top 3 in individual rankings. Well,
Individual stats.
now, yeah, let's move on to seed 15, and it's actually Malaysia this time.
Oh, Reckon and Co coming through. Honestly, all around individual score is very good. At number 3 on Hidden 1 with 2.9 million team score overall. Other than that, Hard Rock 2 with 3.1, number 5. I think this team very much lacks on the Hard Rock 1 and the no mods in comparison to everything else. maybe DT2, but I think those scores are barely good considering 3 million on the DT2 is good overall. So yeah.
Oh yeah, the Hidden One top 3 score on that. And Archrock 2 top 5. So definitely an aim team to be considered. Nomad 1 also top 11. James just playing the aim maps. Getting very good scores overall, just not on DT1.
Okay, on to seed 14. We have Netherlands coming in with CN 2005, pretty much firm lobbied here, with everyone else coming back. I mean, like half the team coming back from last iteration, being 4th place. The CN guy, I don't know if he's a name change from last year, but this guy's literally like the next like HG Gaming or I don't Arithmetic Mix or what or
True.
whatever their names were from last year. I completely forget off the top of my head. But this team, individual scores all around good. Hidden One is the only real lacking score, but that's because they miss in the middle of the map. Hard Rock 2 is a little lacking too, but everything else is fairly good. Number 6 on
Guys, can we
DT2.
talk about Castagne's 1 million score on HD2? That's actually very good. And
Oh,
probably
that's true.
what made them get top 7 on this map. Well, guess that's it. Let's move on to seat number 13. And that will be Russian Federation.
Oh, the clear gap between the two players not playing qualifiers. Overall, I think it's kind of what you expect from Russia. Can't play hidden, can play hard rock. DT is pretty good. Can play speed, no mod 5. And then Peck was not there for them, but all around, that's pretty much what's good.
Yeah.
Also, 19th on hidden 1 with 2 hidden FCs.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hard Rock 1, Hard Rock 2, top 7, top 4. Nomad 5 getting top 6. And then Denshuk, probably the main carry of the team, getting a lot of 900k scores on Nomad 1, Nomad 2, 5, Hidden 1, DTs. So, a great player for Russia here, performing very well. But the others are also getting good supports up here. Yeah, overall, a great team.
Yes. Also, we have a group of Germany, Russia, and Italy. Oh no. Okay, C12 time. We have Chile coming in with Mick Triton only playing Hard Rock 2 and getting 700k, so they're doing their work. Overall, good scores on Nomad. This is a Nomad type-esque team. Hard Rock is kind of lacking, same with DT, but those scores are not to be like joked around considering they are very good scores overall. Nomad 2, number 3 overall with 2 FCs and 2 chokes. I don't think anything else.
Yeah, top 5 on Noma 3 and 5 as well. Very good performance. Well, let's move on to seed 11, and that will be Canada.
Oh, we're missing a player.
Oh.
Other than that, Canada, they have the number 1 individual statted player, Jackie. This guy should be screened. This guy is disgusting. Look at his scores. He FC'd almost every single map except Hard Rock 1, Hard Rock 2.
Yeah, it's very
And still
insane.
then, he had like above average scores. This team pretty much did good to fill, but like if they were good enough, they would have actually had like a top like 5 seed, but unfortunately not. Also, 3 scores on hidden 2 because the player is missing. Funny.
Oh yeah, I must also mention again about individual stats that this Jackie guy actually is number 1 on individual stats overall.
Yeah, this guy should not be in the tournament. I'm gonna be real.
I believe he had like 890k average score.
Yep.
Very
Yeah.
insane.
Disgusting performance. Well, we are moving on to top 10, starting with Brazil.
So coming in, Zhongli's pretty much doing what he does best, tapping. Actually, FCing hidden too. I did not actually expect that. Brazil, pretty much a bunch of people that nobody knows in the tournament scene other than GamePow, aka String. Overall, good scores. Number two overall on Nomad 3 with 2.9 million. The only thing that very much lacks is their Nomad 2, Hard Rock 2, and their Hidden in comparison to everything else. Maybe Nomad 5 as well, but that's probably just misses in the middle of the map. Very much
Yeah.
deserving top 10.
They are very good on the finger control, getting top 2 on Nomad 3 and top 4 on the DT2. Definitely a team to look out for those finger control picks. Nomad 4 as well, top 4, and Hard Rock 1, top 5. So they can play kind of everything. Just their tapping is a bit hard for them.
Okay, onto Seed 9. Going into Group H, which is scary group, we have Ukraine. Oh,
So,
and Sunduck's not playing. Philoxen, I'm pretty sure those are sandbag scores. I don't think Philoxen ever gets like 600k on the Nomad 5 without FCing. But the rest of the
I
team
mean,
also
that's
pretty much
a
good.
gimmick Nomad 5, so it kind
Oh,
of
yeah,
makes
gimmick?
sense.
Oh.
Very good performance from Shanok. When you're onto number 14 in individual stats, I think they were kinda dragged down by Nomad 1 and Hiddens. They probably could have landed into the top 8, but a bit unfortunate.
Oh, another thing to mention, this is a DT team. Number 5 overall in DT1 with 3.8 million. That means that like 4 other teams like 4-way FC'd it. And DT2, they 4-way FC'd it with 4.1 and they're number 3. Which is 4.1 on a DT map is very, very like illegal, I'll say. So yeah. Joining them, being the top seed of Group H, will be Peru. So we're gonna have our first complete group of Peru, Ukraine, Singapore, Philippines, and Bulgaria.
That's very scary.
Yes.
Probably the scariest group of them all,
Does
actually.
anyone wanna talk about Peru?
I mean, look, Shiro and I, everyone was kind of complaining that he should be screened. And yeah, he got some good scores, hidden 1 million score, Nomad 1 as well in FC. But in qualifiers, he didn't really show up to what people would normally expect, I would say. So definitely he couldn't.
Same with a lot of the team too. I think I think this team is. I think me and a bunch of other people who actually know the players on this team think this is like contention, like a team in contention of winning the actual tournament. During their qualifiers, I actually like DM'd Shiro and I'm like, "You guys defeating?" And then he's like, "Some player issues." So
I see.
yeah, so some player issues. Hopefully that doesn't happen during this group because if you have player issues, there will be very much issues for Peru trying to get out.
Alright,
Okay.
I guess we are done with Peru. So we have the next team on seed 7 completing the group G, and that will be France.
Oh, number 1, Nomad 1, number 1, Nomad 3, Hard Rock 2 being number 3. I saw their reunion player actually not showing up. I'm pretty sure that's their hidden 2 like gimmick player. Okay. Pretty much being their hidden 2 player, I'm pretty sure, considering I looked at their profile. Other than that, impressive individual scores all around. Hidden 2, DT2, Nomad 2. Well, Hidden 1, I guess as well, but that's 2 FCs, so you can't say anything about that. This brought them down to seed 7. This is an up-ranker team at the moment. DK score, he's literally, like, his graph goes up. Same with Mysterious and Mikado. Like, all these players played very well individually. And
yeah.
I'm sorry for the Peru jump scare for a bit. My cats just jumped on the keyboard.
okay.
Alright, let's move on to...
There's one player I want to mention. DK Scorpion. You see his rank, but he is a very hard combo gamer, and seeing his scores, especially on the hard rock, it's I'm kind of smelling de-seeding from his side, because I know he can do way better than that.
I mean, let's ignore like the individual there because they had like 3 FCs on it. So it might be like a little individual performance difference, but I think this is like as a team, this is like a very good team.
Yeah, overall they are just very solid.
I mean, Benji, like look at this guy's no mod scores in DT2. This guy's like literally a no mod carry. Okay, on to Seed 6, completing Group F. We have China. A lot of unknown players. Obviously, SSD, everyone like who plays tournaments as of first knows of this player. But this is a team that probably people didn't expect to be top 6. They didn't participate last year because they had like 5 players overall. But Hidden 2 being number 3, Hard Rock 2 being number 2. Like 5th overall on DTs, 5th on No Mod 4. Like, this is a team that you probably don't expect to be top 6, and this is a contending team as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, those players, I mean, you don't really see Chinese players in the 6-digit scene, do you? Very rare. At least I haven't seen many.
I mean,
So-
this is also a team that's like, I think, top 3 in NPC 7 right now. So,
yeah.
oh no.
They have been performing very great here, getting top 3 Hidden 2, top 2 Hard Rock 2, top 5 on the No Mod 4 and DT1. Especially DT roster they are. So
I think the only issue with this team is look at their group. They have Canada, Venezuela, Colombia, and Switzerland. Like, you're playing a lot of late night matches or early morning matches, so maybe that can be the demise of them, but I think if they are playing this consistently, they for sure should make it out of this group easily.
alright.
Okay, onto C5, completing Group E. We have Vietnam. Vietnam pretty much all over good. They had some very missed out plays, No Mod 4, Hidden 1, DT2 especially, but getting number 2 on DT1 Hard Rock 1, on 4.4 million on DT1, that's something. And 26 on DT2 because one person didn't FC. Yep. Also number 2 on No Mod 2 as well.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Asia just showing up this year. Vietnam just I would say overall they are very consistent, just not on that No Mod 4 DT.
I mean, I think DT2 is consistent. It's pretty much like almost two. It was like 2 FCs and 2 500Ks.
Yeah, just
And
all the teams are just too consistent on that DT.
also, these are a bunch of tournament players too. So, like Wallsbat, Zumi, Fire Red, Gamer, like these are names that you see are
Fire Red
fairly
should rank
good.
up. Fire Red for you should rank up.
Bro,
He's-
for real.
he's-
This guy's
he's
better
too
than me in
long.
Hidden 2s.
He's too long in 6-digit scene.
Okay, on to Seed 4. You have Indonesia. Ewan Hinami pretty much perma lobbied. This guy is like the GOAT. Arrow coming back, making the team again. Artis, McFlurry, Oracle, like all these names are pretty much everyone should recognize, or unless it's like I'm guarding, I'm pretty sure that guy's new. Wait, 200k and FCing DT1, DT2. This guy should rank up. What the heck? Yo, someone check his PC.
Yo,
But Hard Rock 1, number 3, DT2, number 2 with 4.1 million. Other than that, all around consistent scores, DT1, Hard Rock 2, and No Mod 5 on the lower end, but pretty much all good there.
yeah, it's just those 3 scores that are letting them down. The No Mod 5, top 15, Hard Rock 2, DT1 also in the top 10s. But yeah, apart from that, they only have top 10 scores. So overall, they're looking very great.
Okay, on to C3, finishing out Group C. We have the United Kingdom. Oh, that's a lot of scores that they did good on, and then a lot of scores that they did bad on. Oh, let's start with the bad. Nomad 3, kind of inconsistent. Hard Rock, this team does not play Hard Rock. They have individuals who can, but they can't play it as well. DT2, oh, okay. I think I should talk about DT2. DT2, they had a three-way FC, and then their fourth person's keyboard disconnected. So they only got like 200k or something. And
Oh.
yeah, so that's why it's a low score, but that should be like a four-way FC. Number 1 on Nomad 5, Hidden 1, Hidden 2. Number 2 on Nomad 1. Number 3 on DT1, Nomad 4. You can call this team de-seeding for the DT2 incident, but I think this is a proper place to put this team.
Yeah.
And with their group of Netherlands, Australia, India, and Japan, hopefully they make it out of groups this year, because last year they had almost the same group, and hopefully they don't suffer some flashbacks.
And this year groups the host curse is on Germany, so they will probably get out.
Okay, for number 2 seed, we have Poland. Poland once again coming back with Fitness, Kasabe, Markoza as pretty much like returnees. All around good scores. I don't think I need to mention which ones are they top 3, 2, 1, because all around this team is very good. Like no clear weaknesses. Maybe a little bit of fourth player syndrome, but this is a team that should make it out of the group.
Look, Poland, their only issue is they are 0 and 1 missing everything. Bro, they had so many chokes on this qualifiers, I don't even want to count them. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
they have a 4-way 0 miss on Nomad 2 with a few FCs, 4-way 0-1 miss on Nomad 4, 4-way 0 miss on Hard Rock 1, 4-way 0 miss on DT2. Like they're choking like everything. So that's the only concern I have about this roster, but overall
I mean,
they're
they're
just very great.
I mean, their chokes are literally at the end of the map. Also, Krakoni not playing, so. I mean, for a group of Malaysia, Mexico, Israel, and Austria, this is. If the chokes keep going on, because probably Lovathor or something, like, it's gonna be a little concerning if they do drop a match against any of these lower seeded teams. Okay.
Well, let's move on to seed number 1. And you guessed it. It's the United States of America.
Aki, you can take over.
What do you mean? What do I need to take over? This is like the best Hard Rock DT team. All these players should rank up. I already see Good Girl and Metalis ranking up. Good job. Go higher than me already, because I've been telling these people to rank up for like 3 months. Other than that, they fell asleep on Nomad too, because they said it was an A map and complained. Hidden, they kind of fell asleep too, because the maps were too long. And then, yeah, other than that, this team's just all rounded. There's no actual weaknesses. Like, you could say Nomad 2 is a weakness, but like they just didn't. They kind of just didn't try. Kind of.
Bro.
They kind of sandbagged seed 1. Was the best way.
4.5 million score on DT1 is kind of disgusting.
Oh yeah, I mean that was. They literally were like, hey, who has the best act on DT1 in call? And then they're like, oh, I could get 98, I could get 99, and there was like 2 of them saying that, and there was already like a 4 roster for that. So yeah, they kind of like maximized DTs. Like they had like 5-6 people FCing DT1, DT2, and everyone's like respectively playing their like kind of their best. I don't want to say Good Girls trying their best, because they're gonna be like, I played bad on Hard Rock as a Hard Rock carry. But other than that, like the team has fills. This team can showed up. I don't think there's anything else.
Yeah, and there's nothing else to say. You see the scores. Everyone can see how good they are performing here. So it's a very well deserved seed 1, and yeah, they will make Group A a horror.
I don't think it's even a horror. I think that Group A is literally just a fight for second, like second seed.
But
Yeah.
yeah, those were all the seeds, I guess.
That's it.
I think that's completely it for seed reveal. And after this, after we end and to take a little short break, I'm pretty sure we're going into the map pool showcase for the group stages.
Yes, we will take a short break and prepare ourselves for the Mapu showcase. Yeah, there's not much else to say here. I wish everyone good luck in the groups, and everyone who disqualified, I wish them good luck qualifying for the minor league instead. So yeah, everyone good lucks and show your best.
Thanks for watching.
Alright, see ya.
Alright.